Whoa.
Oh,
Did you
shit.
get hit with it?
What's up, squad? This is the story time of how we met.
I better get y'all popcorn because it's about to get real.
Get your tissue,
You gonna
get your
love this
popcorn.
This is one of the best stories you'll ever hear in your entire life. Arabia Mountain High School, 2009, Atlanta, Georgia. I met this beautiful girl.
He was
It's
like the new,
Arabia
he was
Mountain.
like the new boy.
I was just this new kid. I was just so happy. So many new people. And then I met her. First period, I seen this beautiful face.
What class was
I
that?
had gym with her.
Okay, Jim. Yes. And he will always come up to me all like this. Because, you know, when I was in middle school, I still do, but people used to say I look really like Spanish and stuff. So he used to come up to me and he used to be all like,
Hey, mamacita.
Mamacita. And I
For me.
used to be like, ugh, like, why is he talking
But she
to
used to
me
give
like
me the
that?
look.
So I used to think he was cool and all, but I didn't like him like that. But he used to always flirt with me, so that just kind of was weird to me. And I like somebody else. So. Then he ended up leaving,
Ended up leaving, and I went to a whole different school.
and I didn't speak to him for
About
years.
3 years. So 3 years went by, and our senior year came around, and in those 3 years, I became social media famous, and that's a whole different story. So if you want to hear my social media famous story, comment below.
Oh, I didn't hear from him. Nobody from school, well, from 9th grade heard from him, and he just pretty much like wiped off the face of the earth. We started to see him on like Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that. And his name was like Treat Women Right, and that's where I saw him again. So when I first saw him and stuff, I was like, oh, I think, you know, I went to school with this boy. So one day I was sitting in class now, and it was right around the time when everybody was trying to figure out who they wanted to go to prom with, and you know, if they're gonna go by themselves, blah blah blah. Sitting in class with two of my best friends, and I was on Instagram, and I think they were on Instagram too, and they were talking about, you know, who they were gonna take to prom, and I was telling them, well, I don't have a date, so I might just go alone.
While she's doing all of this, I'm sitting in class. I'm on my kick in the back of the classroom, and next thing you know, I get this message that pops up.
Your picture, his picture was on my timeline, and that's why I even wanted to ask him, because he was like, you know, they were like, who you gonna go to prom with? And I was scrolling, and I was like, well, I want to go with someone like this. So I'm already kind of nervous because I see that he has a lot of followers, and I don't know if he even would really remember me like that. My friends were like, just ask him, and I said, hey, can I ask you a question? And he said to me, tell him what you said, boo.
No. I said, what? Do you want a shout out or something?
He said,
But
no.
no.
It wasn't that nice. He said, what? You want a shout out?
She lying.
I was like, a shout out?
Pretty girls
So-
just don't slide in DMs.
So-
I'm like, wait, this girl must want something. No.
Why would I want a shout out if we were friends?
Man, all the girls used to be trying to slide in my DMs. And
That's
all that
what he
stuff.
said to me.
I
So, you know,
swear.
I was in class. I told my
I don't
friends.
even know why. I'm not even like, I'm cute, but I'm not even.
I told my friends, yo, he just asked me if I want a shout out. I was all sad. I'm like, well, I don't even want to ask him anymore because he's rude and he thinks I want a shout out. He thinks I want followers. So then my friend was like, oh no, just ask him and tell him why you're even messaging him, because he probably just, you know, thinks you're talking to him all randomly. And I'm like, okay,
Exactly.
whatever.
Friend.
And I said, I just wanted to ask you if you wanted to go to prom with me.
Oh yeah, I love you so much.
And you said to me,
I love you so much.
and then that's, you do, don't you? But then he agreed. He said, oh sure, I would
I was
love
in
to.
class.
He said, I would love to go to prom with you. I said, oh, what you know?
yeah.
Then a couple of months went past, and I actually didn't speak to him for about 2 months. He just wasn't responding to my text messages. He wasn't responding to my phone calls. And I'm just trying to talk to him, you know, to talk about prom. And I started talking to a whole other boy.
I wasn't taking my time. My phone was off. and I ended up having a whole new girlfriend. And I wasn't with it. So, you know, I wasn't gonna not go to prom with her. And just because I had a girlfriend, she was just a girlfriend, not somebody that I was trying to, you know, just a girlfriend date.
So that's why you stopped messaging me, texting me, calling me.
Well, I don't do all that. If I got a girlfriend, I don't do all that texting other girls. I don't do all that.
Since he wasn't answering my freaking phone calls.
My phone was off. I'm sorry.
He wasn't answering. I told my mom, I was like, Mom, he's not answering the phone. He don't answer none of my calls. When he texts me like once a month. Like, I can't even get in touch with him to talk about prom. I just want to take the other boy to prom. Like, I really like this boy. I want to take him to prom. She's like, no, you need to just wait until he calls back. It's like, maybe he'll call, just give it time. Maybe he'll call, maybe he's this, maybe. I'm like, Mom, he doesn't, I don't like that. You know, I was very feisty. Telling her, like, I don't like when people don't answer my phone calls and my text messages when I have something to talk about that's very important. So I wanted to drop him off. I waited about a week, maybe 2. No more than 2 weeks, and he finally called me wanting to discuss prom. So after that, we kind of started talking on a consistent basis. This was probably around March or something like that.
About March to about April, we was just like texting, and you know, by this time I already like dropped the girl off. I don't even talk to her no more. You know, I was really getting to, you know, get to know her all over again. You know, we was talking about some real stuff, some really deep stuff, like just texting every day up until prom. 4/20, April 20th, 2013.
Prom came around.
Prom came around.
Wait, where's my picture?
Where's the picture? Where's Waldo?
The best day of our lives. Oh.
I'm in the car, you know, we rolling up to her house. It's me, my mom, my sister, my nephew, the whole gang. We rolling up to her house, and I'm nervous. Next thing you know, I see like a princess. You ever seen like she had an all white dress? I mean, like, my haircut was sharp as a mom. My suit was sharp. She had red lipstick.
And then I walked into the room and I said, hello.
She had gloves on, y'all.
Hello.
She had white gloves. Until this day, it's just, when we look back at it, we were so scared to touch each other, but now we just all over.
We were friends.
Until this day, this became my best friend. Like, we just all over. We can't.
Our families were taking pictures of us, and we were very excited, and we were nervous. And eventually, we get in our limo. It was hot as hell.
Oh my God, dude, the limo AC
His
was
nose was sweating so bad.
She was like,
I wiped his sweat off.
was it
with my hand?
I was like, oh my God, that is like so sweet. I already told her before we got in the limo, I said,
do you want to be my girlfriend for the night?
She said, oh my God, yes. Prom is over, and we are now going to her house.
Yeah, and we came back, and it was really, really late, so he ended up sleeping at my house on the couch. Next morning came, and I was so anxious to go downstairs, but he was still sleeping. But I woke up, and I remember, oh my God, he was knocked out. But I woke up, and I remembered saying, oh my God, there's a cute-ass boy downstairs in my house. So I ran downstairs with me and my best friend, and I was like, okay, he's asleep. Her decided to go outside, and I ended up picking him like a dandelion from outside. I picked him a flower.
Like, she's such a character. Like, then I woke up to her in my face, and she's like so excited to see me, and I'm like, my breath stinks.
I said, I picked you a flower. And he's like,
I'm like, yeah, but oh my gosh, she's so fine. Like, I thought I was dreaming, you know?
My mom's like, all right, you guys ready to go home?
Oh, everybody up now.
I'm in the car, and I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me.
And she was just looking out the window, and she was crying. She had my hat on and everything.
Because I didn't want him to leave.
And I let her keep my hat. And once
you let me keep
I let her keep my hat. When we got out the car, you know, I hugged her and everything, and I let her know it's okay. I'm gonna talk to you again. And I kissed her on the forehead.
God, I wanna cry.
And then,
so after he kissed me on my forehead, I pretty much like cried. So then I went back in the car. I was in tears. My mom didn't notice, but my best friend saw because she was sitting in the back seat with me, and she was like, we didn't even talk that whole ride because she knew why I was upset, and she knew that I really liked him. And
You're right.
I ended up crying on my best friend's lap.
And ever
And then
since
after
then,
that, we've been together. Everybody was behind
yeah,
Ju.
everybody. No. Everybody was behind Ju. They led you up to a king.
And thumbs up this video.
Thumbs up right now. Having.
Thumbs up this video. And that's it.
Hey, throw that video up. Straight up. Cause this story just like this another thing.
Oh my god.
Let's do it.
I don't know it.
Yes
I
you
forgot
do.
it.
It's like this. No. It's Whoa.
Can it just be like do it, slap, kiss?
Slap.
Let's try it. Ready?
Slap.
If y'all want to see more story times, comment down below.
Comment
Make sure
below.
you thumbs up this
Thumbs
video.
up.
And we will see y'all in
We
our
will see
next
y'all
video.
later. And if you a hater, thumbs it up.